Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Lord willing, the sound and everything is copacetic. Again and again, I want to say all praises to the Most High. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world need calls Jesus the Christ. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders in Great Millstone who were ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put on their spirit to endure. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put on their spirit to endure. Shalom, shalom to the wives and the single sisters out there. Continue to be believers of His word. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put on your spirit to pursue to be a virtuous and loving and silent wife. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. This video right here is inspired for something that I just keep thinking about since work. You know, we was talking about Jacob's trouble today. This video not going to be too long. Lord willing, I can land me and bring more. This video really should be long. You know, I got to go get my daughter. So, we just going to deal with what we got. The title of this lesson, it's quick, 1, 2, 3. It's called Imagine Your Whole Family Getting Beamed Up and You Not. You can look at it however you want. Imagine your whole family getting beamed up and you're left behind. Not Christianity left behind like the rapture, just left behind here, waiting on that nuke to touch that body. Saying it again. Imagine your whole family getting beamed up in the chariots, in the Lord's vehicle, in the time of Jacob trouble when chaos is four corners of the earth, and you're not beamed up. The first verse, I had a different one, but since I started this, I think I'm going to go start with this verse. And if you know, you know. This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, in verse 1 and verse 2, and it reads, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with a terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. For the hopeful elect are going to get beamed up. Your brothers and sisters are going to be looking like, I should have listened, but they didn't listen. Let's read this. This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter. I'm going to start at 1. It says, But the souls of the righteous, which is the elect, are in the hands of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. So that lets you know, this is the elect that's going to get beamed up. You should desire to be that number, right? Work on yourself. Examine yourself every day. The one that really inspired us is Matthew chapter 7, verse 23. We over here teaching every day, all day. What if the Lord said, I don't know you, get away from me? I'm thinking that He's saying that to me now. So I'm trying to work to win that approval in the eyes of the Lord, that I can make it by the skins of my teeth, man. Do I gotta be like David asking, let me be a doorkeeper? Psalms 84 verse 10. Do you desire the kingdom? Do you desire to get beamed up? Do you desire to get scarcely saved? Or do you want death by pain? Verse 2. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And they're doing from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. We might get persecuted in the midst of men and women, just like the 7 sons and the Maccabees got tortured in front of their mother and whoever else was there. And they stood their ground, right? Saying that we will follow the commandments of the Most High that was given to Moses instead of commandments of the king. What are you going to do? Right? It says, and having been a little chastised. What is this, 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter? This is a light affliction, and it's only for a moment. What did he say? He said, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. If you got to get your nails peeled off, the little we got to deal with here is not even compared to the kingdom. 200 years of slavery, 400 years of slavery is not even compared to a forever in the kingdom. Just one forever is 1,000, let alone forever lasting. No captivity, no empire can compare to what Jacob is going to get next. Verse 6, it says, as gold in the furnace have he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine, and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. And Esau is that stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign for them. And they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect. The elect is not going to have to go through that pain, but they're going to observe it now and know we have to prepare for what's to come. In verses we're going to go through, especially Isaiah 65, we're going to be drinking and eating while y'all going to be out here starving, looking for food, looking for something to drink. You have to pray and desire that you are of that number. Imagine your family getting beamed up and you're left. I did all of this, man. I did all of this. I was listening, but I had moments, but why would he leave me here? Because you wasn't examining yourself enough. You felt comfortable. Even get your kids. Your kids just think, oh, my mom and dad, they're following the Lord, so I'm good. Your kids got to think you might not make it either. If your kids if your son, let alone, don't have a desire to be a man of the Lord at a young age, he can't even see himself in the scripture. He can't even be like, I might be a prophet. I might be one of those mighty men. I might be one of those. He's not even thinking about reading, teaching, growing, the spirit not flowing. He might be a different Israelite, right? Some of our sons is not going to be like the sons of the Maccabees, willing to die for the Lord, to get persecuted. Some of our sons ain't going to do that. That's why if your sons is not ready to die for this, they need to evaluate themselves. We all do. We all think about getting money instead of Lord. I think about getting money. I have to evaluate, am I going to be one like that rich man who couldn't give up his money and then just walked away sorrowful? If you got to look at your kids. Can your kids put away playing for 4 days and only do it for 3? And then the 3 days they do play, they more miserable. Guess what? You're not finding it unless that kid is serious about the Lord. Now, it is one brother that I do see. It is probably some other ones that I'm probably around, especially I see you, Elijah. But it is this one dude named Cub Yahweh. This man go out and teach. So I know he's reading. He's doing this thing. Those spirits right there is to motivate you, because that little man could be one of your forefathers that was actually bringing out this edification daily. You know what I'm saying? The kids we got now is monstrous children. We got lazy children. This is why you as a parent, make sure you're occupied in this thing. Don't count on nobody else to get you to the kingdom. Press towards that mark yourself. Your kids, your wife not being your motivation, press towards the mark. Sis, if your husband not being a motivation, press towards the mark and you shine bright like a diamond in your house. Your son might cleave onto you and he might spark something, and that might be the spark for your husband. Try every avenue with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? We all get corrected and redirected. This is a scripture I just came past today. It said, if you don't accept correction, you have sinned. The chance for you to make sure that you get beamed up with your family, take the correction now and accept, I need to do better. We all do. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. No, Matthew chapter 5. No, wrong chapter. Matthew chapter 7, and we're going to start at verse 21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. So not anybody, they just saying, how about Shema Shai, they going to get into heaven. But if they're doing the will of the Most High, and that's as many different attributes for that, it says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Right now, you have a chance. Work on yourself. If you don't want the Lord to say that, what are you doing? As a wife, what are you doing? I'm cooking a little food. Clap, clap, bravo. You should be working on, if you have a jealous spirit and you work on it, right? If the Lord is giving you a period every month you get one. If you don't get your period, you lucky. But break yourself down for those 7 days. Call on the Lord for those 7 days. Occupy. Read. Right? Every day, instead of worried about being under your man or whoever it is, double up for them 7 days. You are closer to the Lord because you're on a period. The Lord cleansing you. He's showing you he did it because it's in scriptures what your period is for. You get pregnant, you have a baby. You can't be around your man for this. That's the Lord showing you why you not around and you can't do the duties with your man. You should be seeking the Lord. Get stronger in the spirit. Right? Because the next verse we about to go to in Genesis 19, a lot of you women that think you high and mighty and strong, you're going to fucking fall. Imagine your family get beamed up and you're left. And you could be left just because you don't want to work on your jealousy. You know what? I miss him. I miss him so much. I miss him so much. I can't wait for him to touch me. Oh my goodness. I just want it so bad. You thinking about getting frisky. You thinking about all those niggas you hopped on after the strip club. But you not trying to build yourself with the Most High, where it comes that a man of the Lord is going to want a woman that's more in tune with the Lord and more than her being in tune with her sex life. A nigga want that. He want to get frisky. But a man, it helps the load on his back. It helps the spirits that's attacking when he has a woman on guard. Especially, let alone you have a family. We're saying, imagine your family get beamed up. Everybody should have the same mindset. Get ready. What if the Lord tell your husband, what if the Lord got Esau knocking on the door, your son and your husband got to get drafted in the war? You gonna just be crying the whole time? My baby. Sis, you should read. Y'all want to read? I don't want to read. Guess what? That's the Lord sifting your ass out. And guess what? I'm going to tell you right now. Me right now, If the Lord is sift you all my life right now, a week from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, I'm happy. Because in the kingdom, I'm getting new. I'm getting new. We gonna get a new attitude, a new body, right? Your wife gonna have a new body, a new mind. I want new. If you not seeking the kingdom, nigga, you don't want new. I want new. New. The whole point of us being in the truth is to seek new, be new, right? Abide in Yahushua so you can be new every day. Work on jealousy. Every day work on not being lazy. Every day work on being occupied. It's too many times for us to be, it's 24 hours in a day. Be occupied. Oh, I'm tired. That's good you're tired. Go to sleep and then let's do it again tomorrow. I want to get out of here. Let's get this real quick, because I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's get it real quick. This is Matthew 24. Starting at 21. It say, for then shall great tribulations, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time, no, nor ever shall be, except those days should be shortened, and there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Yo, I'm telling you, this week about to be so quick. The next week after that about to be so quick. What are you doing? The days is getting, days. Saturday, we just was at Saturday. Now we at Sunday. Soon as that Monday, by the time Tuesday come, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid from work. Soon as Tuesday is over, the week is almost done. The weeks is going too short. Look, we can play. Let's have a good time. Make sure when your day start, when your day end, Yahweh Shema Shai is there. Sometimes I'm not always thinking of, let me get a verse in. Sometimes I'm just seeing the Lord's power. I'm seeing how the Lord will put you in the truth. I'm at work, and it's only one brother that talked to me about scriptures. So I understand. I don't need to talk to nobody there. Soon as I go on, I put earphones on. Somebody got to tap me. Yo! I'm not in everybody's conversation. When I go on lunch break, earphones on, and I'm in my own zone. I'm all thinking about work, get the hell up out. Maybe might go do my other job, drive around, boom, 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 boom. And I'm most likely going to do a lesson. If I already do 3 or 4, I want to be occupied of, I'm going to make more money, make time go by fast. By the time I go in the house, I chill, might see a video, see news, might do a video. I don't know. If it's low, well, then go to bed. Go back and do it again. I don't want to get comfortable. Because I can imagine my family getting beamed up, and I don't. Soon as I relax, that porn come. Ooh, porn. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I don't want to read. I don't want to do videos. You know what I'm saying? These spirits come onto you. You start doubting this truth. My brother Asher always say, man, spirits be hitting you. You got this. Then you got kids. Kids get spirits on them. They do some shit. You got an attitude. I'm mad at you. Like my little man. You know what I'm saying? Put a hole in the damn wall. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stop my day. But at the end of the day, these kids want this, they want that. They want to do this and they want that. Then when I'm gone, hey, mom, can I get this and get that? And I got to tell them, look, you got to stop saying yes to these kids. We run the kids. They don't run us. But then in the same fact, it's like, what can I do? None of us popped him. He still deserved to get a whooping. He didn't. So he got verbally whooped. The Lord is using every angle to get you ready. If we not observing these kids, as soon as they do something and we don't get on them, Jacob, trouble is here. It's almost here. Get on them kids, right? It is time to really be a parent. Let's have family night. Let's go do this. Man, the spirit don't give a damn about that, man. Right? Your flesh want to go do this, but your spirit, that's how you know your flesh and your spirit is not aligned up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Imagine your family getting beamed up and you're just left, just sitting here. You're going to be saying, am I next? Am I next? Is it another one for me? You niggas is not worried about that. Yo, you could really be in the truth. Your wife not worried. Your kids is not. Oh, Dad, I seen the chariot. And then go ahead and do some bullshit. Nobody's worried. Guess what? The fear of God is going to be seen. If the Lord is showing his power in the midst, if you're not seeing it, I'm not about to point it out to everybody. Because if the spirit working with you, you'll be able to catch it. If we're moving in the spirit, guess what we gonna do? Start being in order. Let's calm down. It's a time to play. It's a time to be serious. We in crunch time right now. Right? Let's get this. Let's get into the lesson. Let's get into the lesson where I wanted to get. You know what I'm saying? This is Genesis chapter 19, starting at verse 12. This is what it reads. It says, and the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any besides son-in-law, thy sons and thy daughters? Whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. So whatever he has, bring out this place. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of Yahweh Shema Shai. And Yahweh Shema Shai have sent us to destroy it. And Lot went out, and it's crazy how the Lord sent the angels to destroy it. The Lord sent Esau to come get us and bring us to this place, to mold them to be who they is, amp up the other Edomites in the other nations, make them drunk, make them tired of your bullshit, so that they can be ready to bomb this place. The Lord just orchestrated these nations to grow up, to turn into adults, to be vicious, to be wicked, to be ready to cause destruction on this place, just like the Lord created these angels for their purpose, right? The nations, whoever they're going to be just like these angels, getting ready to pull that motherfucking wig back, right? Let's get it again. It says, for we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing greatly before the face of Yahweh Shema Shai, and Yahweh Shema Shai have sent us to destroy it. The Lord is tired of this place, and the Lord is choosing the nations, choosing the elites, putting them in office, getting ready to push that mother-sucking button, right? It said, and Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, up. You see, Lot went to the sons. Yo, come on, because the sons, they're the husbands. Get your house in order. This is why when the men of the Lord are teaching, we're speaking to the men. Turn around and get your little demon, your little bobblehead wife, your girlfriend, your little thing. Get her ready. And if she ain't listening, get yourself ready. Right? The sheep is going to follow their master. So if your wife really, you know what I'm saying, she know you, when chaos happen, the spirit going to hit her and she going to follow suit. Right? If the Lord dealing with her. It said, his daughter is said, up, get up out of this place. For Yahweh Shema Shai will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law. And when the morning arose, then the angel hastened Lot. Come on, man. Saying, arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. You got to really read this in a perspective. These angels like, yo, come on, hurry up. And you got Lot just taking his time. And that's just like our kids, your wife. You know how women do. They take forever. And we like, yo, we about to be leaving that. Right now, the Lord is already telling you women, he's about to come and bring havoc. Get your shit ready, because it take you women 2-3 hours to get ready just for 30 minutes. We about to just be out for an hour, and it's taking you 4 hours to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything you do in your life, prepare for what's to come. If you going to if you washing clothes with the physical, like how they used to do, think of that. Jacob Trouble. We not about to, you know what I'm saying? Be thankful for the things you have, because the Lord is probably trying to toughen your skin. We're so used to being mated, being pampered, washer, dishwasher, pampered, all these kids, you getting used to pamper so much. You're not used to doing stuff on your own. Jacob Trouble is about to hit so crazy. You got one man, oh, a man got to fill up the tank. Jacob Trouble come, If we're able to fill it, watch those women get out that car and fill up that damn tank. It's no description that this was a man-made, that a man got to get out the car and fill up the tank. You just, women just think y'all, no. The Lord made Eve a helpmeet. So most cases, what the man is doing, a woman is most likely helping. Stop that. Let's get ready for what's to come and stop getting all pampered. You get pampered when you taking your butt in that shower. You get pampered if I'm like, you know what, let me hold the door. But I'm the prize. Why you ain't hold the door for me? Let's get ready for the kingdom. Women should start working on pampering her man. In the kingdom, the man is about to get pampered. Esau made that thought. You know how women get pampered? By the servant. Your servant is for you to get pampered, not your man. Go watch the movie Esther. I'll wait. I'll wait for you to show me when the king was pampering Esther. No, servants was. The servants of the king was pampering the women. We don't have servants. But when you have children, I'm not gonna lie. Go get my shoes. Go get my milk. Go give me the remote. That's your new upgrade of pampering, baby. Now, yeah, we got brothers up here that do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, in the spirit, women that's serious about Yahweh Shem HaShai, they're gonna work on their characteristic for the kingdom now. Pampering, calling their husband Adawan instead of babe. This nigga is not no babe or baby anymore. This man is a king. Yes, you say babe here and there. You want to look, if you're working on the kingdom, your vocabulary change. When you're working on getting beamed up, your mindset change. I'm not out to get his position. I'm out to get a position. Nigga, what? You ain't trying to get somebody else's position. You trying to get a position. Aim on the kingdom, right? You worried about your outside physical beauty. Take that makeup off. You got all this speed bumps, but you look oogly in the inside. Girl, while you doing all that pamper on the outside, pamper the spirit. Read, build yourself. That's why when you on your period, after your childbearing, 33 days, 60, that's when you build yourself up as a woman. You know what I'm saying? What you think Esther was doing for 30 days when the king wasn't around? She thought he wasn't fucking with her. All she wanted to see if he was fucking with her. Yo, you didn't ask for me. You didn't even want no rub off. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? And only thing she said, yo, can I just have a banquet? All she wanted was just to talk to him. But back then, women wanted to serve. You didn't ask me to come do nothing for you. That was a problem. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't get exquisite and say, hey, this, you didn't give me your footsie. You didn't cuddle me. Men were thinking about ruling empires, providence. Women knew the type of man this man was. He's ruling providence. Women just wanted to be asked to do something. Hey, I need water. Then you got some women, hey, I need to talk to you. No, I'm not coming. What? You ain't coming? Oh, divorce ASAP. You got some women getting too confident because they got a high power role. Oh, I don't need to come. You come to me. But then you got submissive women. We all have to work on our role. I'm just expressing this even more because where we about to go. Right? So the last one was the angel. Wait, actually, let's read verse 16. And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his two daughters. Yahweh Shem HaShai began being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth and set him without the city. Right now, who is grabbing your hand now? It's the men of the Lord through the Spirit, right? Us teaching you, us bringing out the scriptures of Yahweh Shem HaShai. They're supposed to grab you to be like, no, don't go that way. Come this way. But if you are not hearing the teachers of the Lord, you're not hearing the mouthpiece of the Most High. It's not about us. It's about us teaching Yahweh Shem HaShai. You're not listening to this. You're going to be like, it's like we're talking to Lot and his children. But we see in this scripture, Lot and his children actually escape. They actually leave. But for this last destruction, because what we going to go to later, in Zechariah the 13th chapter, In this kingdom, a lot of our people are going to do the opposite. While we trying to grab them and tell them to go with the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, they're trying to go the other way. And this is why in the scriptures, especially Great Millstone, the brothers I labor with, we're not out here for everybody. So guess what? I'm just going to teach the word. And if the Lord don't draw you to his son, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to take hold. This is St. John chapter 6, verse 44. No man could come to me except the Father which have sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. So if the Lord don't draw you to his son, you ain't hearing shit. Farewell. Farewell. You don't want to listen. Farewell. Be a coulda, woulda, shoulda, just like her babies. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You could have listened. You would have. And you should have. But coulda, shoulda, woulda, tuda. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Right? Now, this is the point. Drop it down to 26 and 29. Genesis 19, verse 26 and 29. This is the point. Imagine all your family getting beamed up in the Lord's vehicles, the chariots. And you don't. You're here. Waiting on a nuke to come kill you to smithereens. I don't want to be that guy. Verse 26. But his wife looked back from behind him and became a pillar of salt. And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before Yahweh Shema Shai, and he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went out as the smoke of a furnace. And it came to pass, when the Most High destroyed the cities of the plain, that the Most High remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow. And when the overthrow of the cities in the which Lot dwelt. We want the Lord through the Spirit. Right now, this is the Lord getting us ready like Lot to get out of here. Revelations, the 18th chapter, verse 4. He say, come out of her. If later on in that chapter it say that this place is going to be destroyed in 60 minutes, how the hell can anybody book a flight in 60 minutes and get out of here? It never happened in history. Unless you had a private jet or a helicopter. But no, that's talking about getting beamed. You getting beamed up. All the work you did all the way to Revelations 18 and 4 is you getting beamed up out of here. Coming up out of here is doing this stuff right now. Getting your spirit and your mental right. Your physical right. For Yahweh Shema Shai. So he can come. So he can find faith in his nation. Somewhere. I'm looking. Can I find it? Let's keep it moving. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. I mean, not Corinthians. This is 1 Chronicles chapter 16. And we're reading verse 34. It says, oh, give thanks unto Yahweh Shema Shai, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Right? And I went to this because it's many cases where the Lord's compassion endures forever. But his compassion of this moment is for the elect's sake. Let's get this one. In Romans, the 7th chapter. The 9th chapter. Starting with 15. Starting with 14. It says, what shall we say? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? God forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So the Lord is choosing some vessels for honor and some for dishonor. The 2/3 are going to be used for dishonor because they're going to be destroyed. Choose to be the vessels that are made for honor. Choose to be the vessels that get that compassion of the Most High. Right? Because you want to be purified. You want to be on fire for Yahweh Shema Shai. This is Daniel, the 12th chapter. The 10th verse. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. But the wise shall understand. The wicked not gonna understand. That's why they act. They gonna be looking. The elect gonna be looking down. That's why you still there. Yo, man, for real, choose. It's so many signs to let you, think of the Lord. When you looking up, think in your mind, I'm thinking about being up. When you look down, no. When you looking up, you thinking about you being on the earth while all your brothers and sisters, when you didn't want to care about the Lord at all, they getting beamed up and you just looking up. Oh, man. Or when you looking down, like, oh, it's a terrible day, and you looking down. I'm about to stop telling people, put your head up. I be seeing mad people like this. To me, that's a sign then. They looking down because they thinking, you know what? I want to be up there above that firmament looking down on the destruction. What do you want? See, nobody in my house is about to make the decision for me. I will leave everybody behind. I know what I want. Do you know what you want? I know what I want. I do not know. I want to get beamed up. And I'm not about to let nobody stop me. The biggest enemy I got is myself. Outside of that is Satan, man. Then Esau. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. What the Lord say? Nobody can come between. Nobody can take you away from the Lord's love. Nobody. And I'm gonna work hard. Nobody gonna stop me from what I want. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. And I'm gonna start at 15. It says, let's start at 14. It says, for if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so, them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him. When it's talking about sleep, it's not talking about literal sleep. It's talking about those basically that touch death. Because it said, which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him. Right? The ones that actually died in the name of Yahushua, they basically sleep. It says, for this we say unto you by the word of Yahushua, that we which are alive remain unto the coming of Yahushua shall not prevent them which are asleep. Right? We're not going to prevent them which are asleep. Right? But us that are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahweh Shemashai. So us, while we're still alive, we're not going to prevent the ones that's not alive that they can't get it, right? Because we've seen the verse before. It says, for Yahweh Shemashai himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet Yahweh Shemashai in the air. So shall we ever be with Yahweh Shemashai. And that can be for a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month, a half a year, a whole year, because it's going to be so much radiation, so much, it's going to, the whole place is going to be, this whole place is going to be going through a whole change because of the war. Let alone the elites are going to be hiding in bunkers beneath the earth, right? In their space station. This right here is going to be one of the greatest scenes in history. Let alone for Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, verse 1 and 2. That strange salvation is this: us getting beamed up in the air. What do you want? Right? Tell your kids every time when they go out of line, what do you want? Do you want to get beamed up? And if we do, we want to have the least mistakes. All of us do. In every angle. And there's no excuse. We can say we got bipolar, or we got ADHD. Guess what? That's all the Lord. The Lord would never give you something that you can't handle. So the Lord must have gave you that for a reason for you to handle. When you know somebody else going through it, you got to study them and be like, how did they overcome? The Lord created too many people on the earth for any one of us to hold on to a problem for so long that we can't map it out and fix it. This is Psalms chapter 86, verse 5. For thou, Lord, art good, ready to forgive, plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon him. The Lord is only going to forgive the ones that's really calling upon him. The Lord is only forgiving those that fear him. The Lord is not forgiving everybody. Because if that's the case, why would 2/3 have to be destroyed? This is Psalms 106, verse 8. Nevertheless, he saved them for his name's sake, that he might make his mighty power to be known. We want the Lord power to be known. The same thing that happened in Egypt, the Lord has to do it in the second Egypt. The second Exodus, Yahushua is taking the role of Moses. We want the Lord power to be seen. More death, more fire, more earthquakes, more prophecies being fulfilled. Are you getting ready for prophecies? That lets you know if you're not in the spirit. Because you're not even getting ready through the spirit for prophecies. It's okay. It wasn't for you. We know it's not for you. It's not for you. Right? This is not for you. This is only for the elect's sake. They know what type of time we on. This is Micah chapter 7. Ooh. Salaki. I have to go here. Micah. This is Micah chapter 7 in the New Living Translation, verse 18 to 20. It says, where is another God like you, who pardoned the guilt of the remnant, overlooking the sins of his special people? You will not stay angry with your people forever, because you delight in showing unfailing love. Once again, you will have compassion on us. You will trample our sins under your feet and throw them into the depths of the ocean. You will show us your faithfulness and unfailing love as you promised to our ancestors, Abraham and Jacob, long ago. The Bible is going to always show you something that ain't nothing new under the sun. The Lord reflects on his mercy with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and he does it to their descendants. The Lord is all long-suffering and compassion. But the ones that's not fearing the Lord, have a desire for the Lord, trying to abide in the Lord, cleaving to the Lord, you do not deserve his mercy. You deserve the whole rod of the stick. And that's why the 2/3 will get that judgment. We got a few more and then we're done, y'all. Right? This is Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, verse 1 to 10. It says, and it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether Yahweh Shemashai thy power have driven thee, and shalt return unto Yahweh Shemashai thy power, and shalt obey his voice, according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that then Yahweh Shemashai thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all nations, whether Yahweh Shemashai thy power have scattered thee. And the elect is waiting for that. The elect is striving. The elect is occupied. The elect is rebuking, correcting brothers, regardless if they don't like it or not. The elect is Bible thumpers, right? If any of thine be driven out unto the outmost part of heaven, from thence will Yahweh Shemashai thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And Yahweh Shemashai thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it. And he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers, being like mace. Welcome back. We can't even call wherever we at home. And Yahweh Shemashai thy power will circumcise thy heart, in the heart of thy seed, to love Yahweh Shemashai thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all, and that thou mayest live, right? The Lord is going to put it in your kids' hearts. You ain't got to struggle and stress too hard that your kids not serious about the Lord. We got to deal with that now. Some of us got monstrous children. Some of us got lazy children. Some of us got children that just say, Yahweh Shem Shai, and still go do bullshit. But it's okay. We are the parents. So what we do, right, determines the fate. But nobody should really be saying, you know what, they seeking the Lord, let me just kick my feet up. We need all hands on deck. Verse 7. It said, in Yahweh Shem Shai, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. If you want this to happen to your nation, you should be striving. How niggas want this to be on the other nation and you ain't striving? I want servants. But you ain't even acting like a mother-sucking leader. Nigga, you can't even rule your house and you think you can rule cities? Kids, I want powers. I want like Superman. You can't even listen to your mother tell you to sit down and you think you want to fly? Niggas is backwards. I don't want to be him. Stay away from me. If you disobedient, stay away. Stop trying to act like you want this and you don't. How can we say Superman had control? Flying around doing this because he had power. He wasn't just killing innocent people. You niggas, some of our kids, if they had powers, they wouldn't be in order. I know this for a fact. Son putting holes in walls, daughters hiding in closet. I'm telling you right now, my kids couldn't even have super ray vision. None of mine. I wouldn't give none of mine to none of them. I wouldn't give none of my kids powers. I'm telling you that from the wood to the tub, because this flesh is too weak. You can't trust anybody that's fully in the flesh too much. If you not asking me about reading too much, I know you're not in this. I'm talking about kids or grown-ups, even myself. That's why I love when I'm around my brothers. They talk more about spiritual things than more people that I'm around. This is a fact, right? Verse 9. Verse 8, it says, thou shalt return and obey the voice of Yahweh Shem Shai, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day. And Yahweh Shem Shai, thy power will make thee plenteous in every work of thy hand, in the fruit of thy body, in the fruit of thy cattle, in the fruit of thy land, for good. For Yahweh Shem Shai will again rejoice over thee for good, as he rejoiced over thy fathers. If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Shem Shai, thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in this book of the law. And if thou turn unto Yahweh Shem Shai, thy power, with all thy heart and with all thy soul. The Lord wants us to come back to him with all arms, with all cares, with all force. Come. What the pastor say, like, come. The Lord wants us to really come, like really just devour this. Be excited for this. If you're not excited for this ministry, your kids won't. Some of us is just excited, like I was. I was just excited to say I'm an Israelite and was slacking, smoking black cigarettes right where I'm sitting at right now, stuffing bags of weed. While I was saying, while I was trying to say the Lord's name, I was over here stuffing weed bag, not in here, because I was in a whole nother area. When you first get in this thing, sometimes we not fully, and then when you get in this thing, then you start feeling firm. I did feast days, and then you start slacking. We start slacking. You start telling your loved ones, read, and then you stop. You start getting comfortable. Now they not reading. Your kids want one moment. Oh, I read this. Then the next day come. Now they stop. They getting too comfortable. Now they ain't telling you that, right? I'm telling you through the Spirit. And when I see that nobody ain't telling me that what they reading or something, I start thinking that's the Lord telling me, maybe that's me. I ain't doing shit. Then even when I am doing stuff, then I be thinking, I want people to double up like me. Guess what? I'm not looking for nobody to be like me, because I can't find that, especially in my house. But guess what? As long as I'm striving and the Spirit is flowing and everybody playing their role, I believe the Lord is going to provide for my household, because I'm worried about me as a man. If the man fall, the house fall. You know? I'm not about to be the guy worried about sex all day because brother got multiple wives. I'm not trying to think about worldly things. all day, every day. I'm trying to come up with another video, another thought, right? Most cases, a lot of people that don't want to grow in the spirit, a lot of people are not around me. You could be around me for a moment, but how long is that going to be? You know, I want people that want to get uplifted. It's people in this world that's in the world that want to leave the world. Eventually, they gonna come along. But why you always you always around worldly people? Make sure your house got that light around, because if they come around, they can get smacked in the face with that light. That's why you always want to have the light around you some way, somehow. Because when you get mad, the light can always find its way back. Instead of you get mad, you do something. Or you get mad, you don't let the anger drown you the whole night. You got so much in the spirit that as soon as you get mad, you hurry up and let it out so that shit can get off of you. You want to always examine yourself to see if you're in the spirit, right? Always work on yourself. I'm not about to get jealous over another brother because he's more mighty. I'm going to just pray that the Lord give me that spirit he got so I can go as hard as him. Sisters, don't never, ever let yourself get jealous over another woman. I'm sorry, you are not, I'm going to be honest. You are not the most beautiful woman in the world to be the only one. The Lord made too many women. Just like men, it's too many handsome men. You just need to get you one, you know? But the Lord made things lawful for men. You are not the only one, you know? Just hope and pray that the Lord brings somebody that want to get builded up in the spirit like you whenever that time comes. Either early, just as long as they want to get builded. It's no room to be jealous, because we understand in Galatians 5 to emulation, which is jealousy, cannot enter the kingdom. Work on every attribute that can take away from you getting the kingdom. If you got an attitude problem, work on it. If you clamorous with a loud ass mouth and you a woman, work on it. If you not a loving wife but you're loving a certain way, work on that so you can fit that category. If you're not a silent woman and talkative in every freaking situation, and work on it. If you think you're a Proverbs 31 woman and your attribute you really not, everybody sleep and everybody wake up and breakfast is not ready, lunch is not ready, dinner not ready, 5-7 days out the week, you're not a Proverbs 30. One little thing out of Proverbs 31 shows that you're not a Proverbs 31. Because Proverbs 31, what did it say? Proverbs 31. It don't say Proverbs 31 verse 1. Proverbs 31 verse 2. It says Proverbs 31. A lot of women in this truth is not a Proverbs 31. At all. At all. From the first verse all the way down. At all. You ain't waking up making sure everybody's fed. You know what I'm saying? That's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Your man can be getting to working, right? A real Proverbs 31 woman is going to try to make sure, you know what? I know we need this. I know he need that. And I know he going to have his bread. So let me actually put my brick in. If you not getting enough money here, a woman is not, yes, you got downtown assistants. A real Proverbs 31, yeah, she might be getting that downtown assistant. But look at Proverbs 31. She's working with her hands. Women, a real solid woman in the spirit is, regardless, my hands hurting. She knows she got to get ends meet. I got to do this. We got to do this. I'm going to help me. She's not complaining because she know I'm a Proverbs 31. I got to get it in. She doing it. She's knitting. She's sewing. She's making tassels. You women are not Proverbs 31. You complain to me. You tired already. An hour just went past. 4 hours went past. You can't. Our women is tired more than the whole day. But they want to hurry up and get in that room and get frisky all damn night. Who the fuck all damn night? But I'm tired. I'm tired. Afternoon, I just ate. I'm tired. I've been running around with a newborn all day, or I've been running around with a 6-year-old all day. I'm tired. But you wanted to be in that room. Your foremothers was with 20. Your foremother was with 12 sons and kids on the side. You what? What? And the women complain about now, you cannot even complain on the level of your ancestors. They was in a way different level than you. And right now, we trying to get that all back. Examine yourself. Make sure that you in the spirit, because This Jacob trouble is going to hit you guys like a wave. Like a wave. Half of you women never took a break from using a tampon. Try to see if you can maneuver around not using a tampon. How can you handle your bleeding? You sisters gonna buckle out. Let alone Jacob trouble. You never know. The Lord might make your blood stop. Every day, work on it. Work on it. Your man gone for 8 hours. Work on not even thinking, look, my man is my man. What she say? A lot of yes, that's my man. She know that's her man. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? But you thinking all day, us as men, while we in the spirit, especially I'm thinking about Jacob trouble. I don't want to be gone for months at a time because these Edomites got me, and I'm thinking my family just still crying. Oh, I want to be thinking that they're thinking of the Lord. They're praying. They're fasting. Come on, man. 12 years of slavery. That lady was occupied. Emancipate. Occupied. She didn't just say, let me give up on life. Commit suicide. I just want to die. This man come back and find his wife still being a wife. Still working. Old as hell. What's his name? The chicken man, the chicken fight man in slavery. That man still, and he came across, he was looking for his mom, but he seen his wife still being a mom. She wasn't, life is over. No, she still had in her notion he might come back, but she thought in her mind he might not. But she had the faith he might come back. But I'ma still grind. I know my husband is over there still working, so let me work. You got some women, they go a week. Oh, I'm bored. I've been with a girl, and I'm not gonna say her name. I've been with a girl. I can't clean unless you're around. I don't want that. I don't want you, please. I can't do nothing unless you're around. I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not that. No. Stay a hell away from me. You know what I'm saying? Let me just bring these last two and we done. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8 and 9. And it shall come to pass that in all the land save Yahweh Shemashai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Shemashai is my power. Those people that say his name, they're not going to only say his name in Jacob trouble. They're saying his name until the coming. And this is what the men of the Lord been doing from each captivity, saying his name. Now the Lord, through Abba Bemas all the way down, had the right men through the Spirit saying his name. We're going to say his name. Market and beast, that Karagma come, we're going to say his name. When that small hat flip that switch when race war, we're going to be saying, Lord willing, we have that number. We're going to be saying his name. The full wave of Jacob, you're going to be saying his name. Whoever you are, whoever's going to be saved through that fire, they're going to be saying his name. Them 2/3, nah, they not. They're going to still be in that prideful spirit. They're going to think they know it all. And they're going to be these niggas are going to be the one where we're the person with the word at. They're just going to be hitting them like, damn, these people was right. And guess what? They're going to keep hitting the dead end each time. They're not going to find, just like the nigga on the book of Eli, they kept looking for soap, looking for a book. They went here, the book here, no, the book here, and couldn't find it. They heard it was there, but they couldn't find it. That's how you niggas going to be. You going to know that the man of the Lord is here. You going to look, you ain't going to see him. You going to be here, and they probably left 5 minutes ago. You going to look, and guess what? The spirit might be on the men of the Lord, just like Zechariah, just like Ezekiel. Say nothing. The Lord closed their mouth. Or the Lord just give you that vibe, or you know, like that feeling where you don't care. The Lord will put that notion in you not to even care about saying a word. Somebody could really be like, hey, where's the man of the Lord? And that's really the Lord. Just like, look, I had so many doors for you to open. This is how I'm going to let you know that I'm going to let it be known that you were 2/3. I'm going to shut the mouth of a teacher, and I'm going to have you right next to him. The Lord can do that. Zechariah 13 is a very, very harsh precept, man. Get yourself right and decide. Do you want to be the ones that's cut off and die, or do you want to be the ones that's gonna be tried through the fire? Right? Telling you. And I look at my kids, I look at people I work with every day just to think of myself. think of like, you know what, Lord, maybe I'm dealing with that. Hey, Lord, whatever that person going through, please don't let me go through. If I see a kid being disobedient, I tell the Lord, man, I can see me. You know what I'm saying? Man, I rebuke that spirit in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. I don't want that. I'm tired of that. I want to get the kingdom. I really do, man. This is Isaiah 65, verse 12 to 15. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. See? Y'all all shall bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, none of you answered. 2/3, man. None of y'all niggas answered. It said, when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shemashai power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. The servants is the prophets. The servants is not a woman or a kid. Servants is the prophets. And we can show scriptures on that, right? But for the ones that know, they know. The servants is the prophets. Let alone, in this time, a lot of people are going to be cleaving to the prophets. So, of course, if the prophets is eating, what did Yahushai do? They had food, then they had a great multitude. Yahushai fed 5,000 people. So you best believe, if Isaiah 4:1 come into effect, we're going to be feeding, the men of the Lord are going to be feeding the people that's around them. But it's just showing that the elect are going to eat. While we're eating, you're going to be thirsty. That's just all it's going into. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Imagine 50 people call Lord Yahweh Shem and other people. I'm telling you, imagine your family your whole family rejoicing and you ashamed. That's your family and you ashamed, but they rejoicing. I'm telling you, we are not the same if you're not thinking this. 14, it says, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Imagine brothers being joyful and you, and you just broken. It said, ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. For Yahweh Shemashai power shall slay thee and call his servants by another name. So them 2/3 is going to get slain. Bye-bye. And the servants are going to be called by another name. Instead of being called heathen, Gentiles, or Greeks, we're going to be called his people. Judah going to be called Naphtali, Gad, Benjamin, Levi, Asher, Zebulon. Man, we can keep on going, man. Lord willing, this was edifying, straight to the point. And if it wasn't, I'm sorry. We just do it again. It's your brother Adar Gabar, Yahweh Speed, Kwame Yasharella. If I could do it, you could do it. If you could do it, I damn sure can do it. And with that, Shalom.